guys, praise Jesus and praise the living God. Hey guys, so as you can see me, I'm all slayed up here. Just did my makeup on my Facebook live and I am here looking like this. It's Sunday right now, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm getting lots of questions about that video, the one that I posted about my mother, so I'm going to be answering those questions as I'm getting ready with you. So I'm going to put on some hair on my head so that I can look responsible. All right, so let's get started with the video. Let me do my hair and then I get to tell you. I'm going to give you some of the people that I genuinely trusted, people that I do trust so well. So this is the hair that I'm going to be rocking. This is the hair that I'm going to be rocking. It's from Amanda here. Guys, you know me, you've seen me like so many times doing this hair for Amanda. So I'm going to be wearing this hair as we're talking. So I got the hair, it's such a short hair. So I got wig cups, which are so common. And then this is the hair. It's such a short piece of hair like this. Okay, so yeah, it's going to be like this. So let me first put my hair behind and then we get started. Put on hair and then we start with the chit chat. We'll start with the chit chat. Okay, so let me let me put it on and you see I have to extend my wig up. So this is not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like sort of like this. Is that so? Let me see. Okay, let me see if that's how it's supposed to be. Let me look through the website and see if this is how it's supposed to look like. It's correct. Let me do it like this. Yeah, this is better. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like this, and then we rock it. I feel I should pluck it a little bit, so let me do the plucking and then I come back real quick. Alright guys, my hair is right here. I kind of wet it because you guys, this hair looks cute when it's wet. So let me put it on. Yes darling, yes. Okay, yeah, like that. Wow, look at that. Let me get my mirror. Yeah, look at that. Yes. So let me cut off this lace. And then pew, we're good to go. Okay, so this is how my hair is going to be looking like. Oh yeah, this is it for the hair. The hair is from Amanda here, right? So link is down in the description box. So let's get started with the talk. Okay, hi guys, hi. Let me say hi to you again. So in case you're seeing me for the first time, hi, how are you? My name is Jalia. I do makeup, beauty stuff, Since we're done slaying our hair, which I genuinely love, so let me get into the video. So most of you have been sending me messages. Oh, by the way, let me first introduce myself. Hi, in case you're seeing me for the first time, hi. So recently I gifted my mother with a very beautiful home. Yes, I did it and she didn't know that I was trying to surprise her. So the thing is, maybe it wasn't detailed enough. So this is what happened. So I have my two brothers right here. I'm going to link them here. These are my love. So we planned all this for a long time. I really needed to surprise my mom. I needed to give her something so good, something that I really needed my mother to stay in a place that I cannot even stay in. Okay, this you see, I needed her to be so wonderful. So yeah, we accomplished that. We went, for those who saw my video, in case you missed out, go and check out that video. So I'm here in the US, so I went to Uganda. I met my mom. She thought I was taking her to a birthday venue, and boom, I surprised her with a house. So in case you missed out, go and watch it. And then I got most of the questions. Oh my god, like guys, I got so many messages, even from people that I never expected. Like in my whole life, like these kind of people I never expected that, oh, I'll maybe like this person will reach out to me. So many people reached out to me, the loving messages, my clients. Thank you so much, everybody who sent me messages, my subscribers, you know, strangers, people who didn't know that but they found that video, they sent me a message on Facebook, on Instagram. So I really appreciate that love that you gave to me, and also my beautiful mom. I didn't film the video of the house, like the house tour. I kind of felt like I should maybe do it some other time. I just didn't have time because I spent 4 days in Uganda. Yes, literally spent there 4 days. And by the time I reached there, like you know that excitement of seeing your family again. So let me tell you what happened. So you saw that video when she entered in the house. I tried, because this is what I wanted. I wanted her to enter in a house that was fully furnished. I never wanted her to be bothered for anything, so I made sure the only thing that I got was her bed, because that bed, she really loved the bed. So when we were in a rented house, so it was like this, we were in a rented house and I went to Uganda, I was like, no mommy, I'm not going to, I'm not going to come home, let's get a furnished apartment. We stay there. Since I'm coming for only a few days, I also want to be close to the city. So she thought we were living in that furnished apartment, so we were staying there. So that's when I sent my brothers to go and pick her bed and then bring it to the house. So yeah, that's why you saw her in that video when she kind of knelt down and cried, because she didn't believe that it was her bed that she left in Nancy, and then she found it in Chira. So it was kind of like a surprise, when you leave your bed at home and then you find it in a furnished house. Yeah, so that was it. I really tried to make sure that she doesn't get bothered or what. I really wanted to make it, I'm such a perfectionist, should I call myself like that? Yeah, so that's all. So most of the questions I got are my service providers. Honestly, I wasn't really in touch with so many service providers because my boys were in charge. The person that I was really in charge of, like that I talked to a lot, was the engineer, because he could give me updates and all that. So that man was so nice. He's the one who started the house from the from the start. Yes, from the start to the keys, up to when the house was completely done. So I'm going to leave his number. You check the description, or I'm going to leave it here on the screen. Yeah, so let me count the service providers that most of you asked. You asked about the painter. The painter is a nice guy. I'll also leave he didn't give me a hard time. I don't want to give you someone that gave me a hard time. The painter was nice. The guy for the CCTV camera, like that kind of headache. Things started working out without, they kind of jammed in the process. I couldn't access it because I do have access to my family. That is all I wanted, is to make sure that I have my family in hand, to have my family in access, so that so yeah, I always have them, in case I want to watch something, because sometimes it's late in Uganda and it's during day here in the US. So sometimes I'm always watching what is happening outside the house. I mainly focused on outside the house for security reasons. So the guy for the CCTV camera, should I? Okay, I'm going to leave it. It's just that he gave me a hard time. He kind of gave me a hard time, but he later went and fixed the things. So I'm going to leave you with that. The person who did the gypsum, the gypsum of the house wasn't bad, although he also gave me some hard time, as you know. So I'm also going to leave it there. Another question that I got is, they asked me how I did it. So this is what I did. I paid materials before I started off. I made sure that I had money in the account for the hardware. I deposited money for that house to make sure that like money is enough, especially when the house was beginning out till the roofing. So I deposited money, you know, to a trusted hardware. Yeah, so yeah, up to the house when the house was almost roofing. So in case you don't know, for us in Africa, you get to build for yourself. Like, you get a chance here. You can also do it, but it's not the way we do it. For us, you can build and stop, you build and stop, you build and stop. So yeah, so to the roofing, yeah, that is, yeah, I deposited money in the account so that they'll be picking cement. Guys, one thing I have to tell you is that I don't know how God built this house. Like, I don't know how the whole thing was, but God did it. God did it. I should say like that. God built that house. Sometimes I look at myself and then I'm like, you know, did that really happen? Of course, the negative side really happened. Like, some of the people, like on the negative side, they happen, like, oh, you rented the house, you just want to show off on social media. I'm not really a person who shows off on social media. Honestly, me, like, I'm scared of a fake life. Yeah, I'm scared of a fake life. So this is the book where I kind of wrote the plans and all that. But another question that asked me how much I spent. I don't know. To be asked, to ask my brothers, because they used to handle the money. They could go and withdraw the money and use it. So I didn't write down. I don't know, I was maybe busy or what. For the case of the money, I don't know. Can I give an estimate? I don't want to give you wrong estimate. So my service providers, everything turned out so perfect. The most important thing that I needed in this house was comfort of my mom. So which is definitely key right there. Guys, I have to tell you, like, there is nothing as beautiful as making your parents happy. Like, when you have time, like when you have that chance. To me, this is what I say. I'm like, you know what, let me give them, you know, their portion. Let me make them happy, so that, like, you see right now, I did that. I feel so good. Like, I feel so good whenever, like, I'm like, okay, that's, you know, that's my mother's house. Like, I feel so honored. I feel so good. Yeah, they're like, it is a good feeling. I genuinely feel good, and I must thank you guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Without you, I wouldn't have done this. So yeah, like, if you have that chance, I know some of you lost your loved ones and then you wish, oh, I wish my mother was here. I got lots of messages from, I wish my mother is here, I wish my dad is here so that I can do the same to him or what. So that's why I don't want to take chances. Like, if I still have that chance, let me use it so quickly, you know. So anyway, I guess that's it. Yeah, those are the numbers for the service providers. Okay, and one thing, guys, like, one person I gave the number of the engineer, it was actually by inbox. So I'm requesting privacy, not in a bad way or what, or that I'm trying to hide my mom or what, but I'm requesting privacy. Do not ask the engineer to take you to the house. Yeah, like, can I genuinely, because the first person that I gave the number, you know what they did? Call the engineer, like, can you take me to Jalia's house? I first want to see Jalia's house. No, like, no one should take you to my house. And yeah, just for privacy. I hope you guys understand. Yeah,